welcome in. It is the close of another week of streaming, and today we are, of course, playing Cube Escape. Now, last time when we left off, we had been playing in Arles, which is basically like the Van Gogh world of Cube Escape. Now, the thing is, we knew we needed to paint. Like, I was certain that was the next step, but I wasn't sure how to get there, so I did a little reading, and I found out that this Cube Escape collection version actually has a bug where if you don't do things in a certain order, the palette will disappear, and then you can't paint. So I actually had to restart the level and play up to the point where the palette is available. So after we paint, we're gonna have to do a few things to get the white cube, because remember before we had the white cube, we had every puzzle solved that we could find, except for we couldn't paint. So, and I'm pretty sure that we're gonna end up getting a black cube from the painting, like, because the question mark is black. Remember, we were going down the ear tunnel and we saw the question mark, and I was like, what does this mean? But then I was like, but there's a question mark on the palette, and there's a question mark on black. So I think it's just another color, I think, on that we're gonna have to paint on that palette. So, hey, Shadow, welcome in, welcome in. How's it going? So I think what we're going to do, we'll go ahead, I think we're almost done with Arles. So we'll go ahead, hop in and paint, and then we'll just quickly skip forward as much as we can to get the white cube, because we'll have to redo a few things. All right, so let's go ahead and hop in. All right, so we had to replay. I had to reset this level and replay so that we could have the paint palette available. So now we're able to paint, but we need to get a listing of what these different colors are. So we have these different shapes that we need to figure out. Now, I know for a fact that this question mark is black because that was in the ear canal. It was up on the wall, and I kept clicking on it going, what is this going to be for? But that's what it's going to be. That should be what it's going to be. But let's go ahead and write the other colors so that we know what they're supposed to be. It wasn't RL, right? Yeah, it was RA. Okay. So RA is like this green color. Okay. G is blue. Like a light blue, I guess. Do we have, I don't think we have a color here. WM is white. Okay. We got to find all the colors that we found. There was one under the pillow. Okay. HN is yellow. I don't think there was another one over there. Let us look over here. Did we have any colors here? Okay. Was there any colors there? No. All right. Okay. So we still need to find out what color this is and what color this is. So I think we're going to have to redo a couple of puzzles that got reset, and then we'll be able to figure out what those colors are. So one of the puzzles is we got to do this one again. Oh, actually we do have this one. This is like a darker green. I guess the other one is kind of like a lime green. And this one is like an actual green color. So I wonder, maybe we can just do the other one by elimination. Do we have a purple? No, because we don't know. We don't have orange either. I feel like we got to figure out what that one is. This one is. It's probably like a blue color. I don't know. I don't think have we seen that one? It's not on either one of these, is it? No, I don't think so. Was it in here anywhere? No. And then we already did that one. Was it up here? No. Okay. So let's go ahead and redo the bottle puzzle. So we have red is horizontal and then the blue is vertical. All right. So red, blue, blue, right? Was that correct? Blue, blue, red, and then these are green. Was that accurate? I may have had that wrong. Let me see. Not this. Diagonal is that one. Up and down. Vertical is blue. Oh, I have those backwards. Okay. It should be, these should be red. That should be blue. Okay. So now we need to go ahead and get his ear, right? Hello there, sir. I'm going to be taking your ear if you don't mind. And we'll put it in the bowl. All right, now we can head into the ear canal. See, this is where we find black is the question mark. The gun. Okay. I don't remember exactly what the weights were. Let's see, the drum. Okay, the drum was 1. What are we looking for? We're looking for the horn, whatever that is, the conch, and the anvil. So the horn was 1, right? Yeah. So the horn was 1. Then we have this one. Oops, not that one. This one is how much? Because I think the hammer was 3, right? So I think this was 4. It was like... This one was like 8, I think. Well, let's see how much this one was. We have 3, 4. Okay. How much is this? 3. I think the conch was 5. And then this was 8. I think. Let's see. Was that 14.58? It's going good. That's awesome. I'm glad to hear that. Sorry, we have to repeat some of this, but bugs being what they are. Okay. So, was there... Okay, there's our... Do we have to, like, shoot this? Yeah. Okay, so then we got the white cube. Where was the other color, though? We're still missing a color. Right? We gotta find that other color. I thought it would be... Okay, we got that one. There's nothing there. It's not either one of these. We can put the white cube in. That's fine. Yeah, because it wasn't through there. We can't open that, can we? I don't know. We may have to do process of elimination. I'm not sure where it's at. Because I just simply cannot remember. Maybe we never saw it. Okay, let's do the best that we can. I think we have basically all the colors but one, so we might have to guess on that last one. I just do not know where this QL one is, so I'm not sure. All right, so this one should be yellow. Oh, we need the brush. Can I not? Oh my gosh, I gotta do it like this. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna paint this like the old-fashioned way. Oh, it filled it in for me. Okay. At least we don't have to do super perfect. All right, this is white. We're just gonna do the best we can. Maybe we don't have to be super perfect. We'll see. Will it fill it in? Okay, it filled it in. This one is what color? Dark green. Well, normal green, I guess. Okay. RA is like the lime green. I guess we're going to go with that color. Okay. This one we know is black. All right. So that was amazing. It's an amazing hexagon, guys. G is blue. Which one? And then we don't know what the other color is, but we haven't used orange, so it could be orange. I feel like it's this shade of, it was the table, right? We'll try this. Maybe that's not the right one because it didn't snap into place. This one, maybe? I don't know. Oh, we cleaned it up. Okay, okay. So then we just have this one. What is this one going to be? Is it going to be orange? Maybe? Let's see. I feel like it is because it contrasts the other colors. And it's the only one we haven't used besides the other shade of blue. I feel like if it was the other shade of blue, it'd be a lot more obvious, really. Or, like, it would be a lot more difficult to distinguish the two blues. But we'll see. Hopefully this is right. I have no idea. All right. Did that not work? Maybe it's purple. We haven't used purple. Could be purple. What did we have that was purple? I'm trying to think. I'm not sure. I bet you we'll get done with this and I'll be like, oh, that's where it was. I feel like I saw something purple maybe, but I couldn't tell you what. Was it a table? Maybe. Let's just paint it as best as we can and see if maybe something snaps into place. If this doesn't work, we might actually have to go look and see what it is supposed to be. All right. Come on. Are you gonna complete for me? Do I have to paint more? I don't know. I'm afraid if I clear it before it does any kind of snapping, it'll wipe away. Like, wipe it all away. And I don't want to do that. Want to see if we can get as much... Like, if this can count. Will it? No. All right. So let's go look and see if we can find what GL would have been. Maybe it's something that's not in here. It could be something that's in here. I only see the question mark so far. But maybe it's in here. Let's look. Anything in here? Nothing in here. Can we move any of the paintings? No. Can't do anything here. We got that. But we don't know what this other color is. Let me look at this one. This one maybe it's possible we had the wrong color blue, maybe. Okay. I don't know. We can't open this again. I feel like... Did we miss something somewhere? Maybe. I can't move anything else on here though. It does save my progress though, so that's good. I think that is the right shade for that. So then what color is this supposed to be? It's not this. By process of elimination, there's only 3 colors it can be. I guess let's go for the third one. And maybe all of my things about it being the wrong color blue was I should have just, you know, gone with the blue. I have no idea where we would have seen this, but who knows? We'll just paint it and see if this does anything. It's not really snapping, so I have no idea. We'll see. I wonder how closely you have to paint this, though. Hopefully. There you go. I should have just gone with blue. Okay, now what? That's everything, right? Oh, okay. We got our black cube. Well, that goes here, right? And then we go out. We go out into the starry night. I'm guessing so. Right? Congratulations, you completed Cube Escape Arles. Did you find all the achievements? Looks like we missed 2. I don't know which 2. But yeah, we're ready for the next one. Harvey's box. Oh boy. What are we going to find out here? So, yeah, I figured we were like basically at the end. I still don't know where you found the blue, unless you just like kind of had to know that it would be blue. Maybe I certainly didn't see one. Maybe I saw one like last time and forgot. I don't know. 1969. Where am I going? Why is there a fish here? I've got like, oh, duct tape. Okay. There's a spoon. Do we use the spoon on the egg? Do we put the duct tape here? Okay, we do. There's another duct tape. Oh, are we pulling... Is this like a dragon fruit? We got to get all the little horns out, maybe? I don't think there's any more we can click out. Maybe there's a specific pattern we got to do. Or maybe we got to use the spoon on it. No, I don't know. We'll probably have to figure it out. There's a safety pin. Why are we in a little box? Moving to Rusty Lake, mental health and fishing. Okay. Oh, we have a note. That's going to be from the little pieces of paper we're collecting. Locked. Can we use the safety pin? No. We got a match. Why are we so tiny? Do we like live in a box now? Is this our home? Do I want to open that? It's stuck. Okay. Well, anyways, it's stuck. We got dominoes here. Okay. Gotta have a 6 there. Okay. let's see what pieces we got then. We'll play a little game of dominoes. It'll be fun. We have no 2 that would match to it. Oh, well, we do have 1 2. We could do this. Do we have a vertical 2? Okay. But then there's no other 2s to match to this one, so I don't think this is the right 6. What other 6s do we have? We only have this one. So it has to be that one. For 1s, we have these pieces. Okay. Let's have this one. Oh, but that one doesn't matter because it's on the wrong side. This is the only one that could go here. There's only one option that can go there. Okay. We're making progress with they have to be's. Okay. So ones that could be 4 on the side. There are 2 options. I feel like we have to do this one and then that one. Because otherwise we'd get stuck with that, right? Maybe. Oh, that means that this 4 is going to have to be in a corner somewhere. Right? No, it could be at an intersection. Like it could be at this intersection. Possibly. We had another 4. Okay, so there's a lot of 4s. As far as 6s, we have no 6s that can intersect with this. So that piece cannot be that. So I was mistaken about that. There's no other piece that could be a 4 though, except for this. So then this has to be this piece, which makes sense because those are the only other 6s. 2. That's clearly, obviously, an answer, and it's the only one that fits. And we already have pieces that work here. Although this one, it could be this piece right here. I don't know that one yet. We do have this as a 5 option, though. And we would not have a 1 option, so this piece can't be that. It has to go here. And then we don't have a 1 piece here, though, is the problem. So maybe that's not it. What a conundrum. Unless, oh wait, I bet this is it. 1. Didn't I just say I don't have a 1 piece, but I do? It's this one, right? But how would we match this? That I don't know. Okay. What else can we do? There's this as a 5. Can we, maybe we don't have all the pieces we need. Can we rotate them? Doesn't seem like it. I mean, if we could. Either we don't have all the pieces or you have to be able to rotate them. Or I feel like we probably have just done something wrong. So then what would it be? I thought we had a pretty good thing going. So as far as having a 6 here, there is only 2 options, right? There's no other pieces that has 6 on the right side. If we did this piece here, we would have to have a 2 piece and then a vertical 2 piece. So there's 2 horizontal 2 pieces and there's a vertical 2 piece. Actually, that might work out because there's no other 2s, and that would take care of all of the 2 pieces, right? So maybe That's what we need to do, right? Now, I don't know which one of these goes where. Maybe we have that the 4 there because of all the 4 intersections that we have. Possibly. There's an awful lot of 4 intersections here. We'll just have to see. Because if we did 4 here, we could do 4 there. Do we have another 4? We do. We need something here with a 5 and a 1. Okay. And then we could do 1 and 4. That's not really going to help us. At least not there. We could do 5 and 3. Do we have 3 and 6? We do not. So we can't do that. That's not necessarily the end of... Oh, wait. That doesn't even match. What? This is a 5, not a 4. Or... So we gotta match that. And I don't think we have another 4 piece like that. So we cannot waste it. We could do this. And then that takes care of all the 4 end pieces. And we do have a 6 and a 1, so that works. 1 and a 3. 3, 5, 5, 3. There we go. Okay. Another paper. All right. Oh, pinholes. Okay. I wonder what we do with that. We should look up. We can't get out that way. Why are we so tiny? I really want to know. Okay, let's go ahead and put the pieces of paper that we have here. This is an answer. Okay. And then we have this. I assume maybe we're missing one. I don't know. I think that's probably, I think this is like a measure break, right? Possibly. So, getting a note piece of paper. So what do we have? We're going to have to memorize this for the song, right? Also, let's go ahead and do the egg. It's basically 0, 2, 2, 1 for the egg. And then this one is, so we have B, B, and then D, D, B, B, and then G sharp, A, C, or B again, sorry, D, B, A, G sharp, A, right? Hey, Bricks Gaming, welcome in, welcome in. Okay, so that should, in theory, be the answer to 2 puzzles. So let's see. Nothing there. All right. There we go. What is in here? Oh, there's stairs in my dragon fruit, guys. Where are we going? I'm going down into infinity. What is this place? I need to get out of here? Uh-huh. Okay. All right. So we have B, B, D, D, B, B, G sharp, A, B, D. Oh, oops. That should be A, B, D. Okay. And then B, A, G sharp, A. There we go. I knew those piano lessons would come in handy one day. You got a key. Will that work for this little box? Indeed. Why is there a bloody knife in here, guys? What shenanigans have we been up to? We got a cigar and a note. Every row and column, 3 flies, 3 pupa, never 3 in a row. So can't do 3 in a row, but you can do 2 in a row. No 3 in a row. Okay. I guess that's going to be whenever we figure out how to open. There is a bird right there. Somebody here? Spoon? Do we need to stab? Oh, hello. I don't want to stab the bird. Oh, maybe we can get more music notes. Maybe? I wonder. They're going up. Let's look up. I wonder. I don't know. Are we able to play that? I don't think so. I don't know. How would we play the double notes? And like, how would you know what it is? I don't know. Would you want a spoon? I don't know. Okay, something's a little weird here. I'm not sure if it's the person with the crow head or the fish with legs. But something's definitely off. Hello, are you dancing? I definitely want to stab you. You're dancing too? What did we get? Oh, okay. So you need to be touching your nose with your arm up. Okay. And the fish, legs crossed, smoking a cigar. Sure. Why not? I got an achievement for that. Smoked fish. Because sure, that definitely makes sense. Okay. Is there something else here? I think that's it. What does the in the cup mean though? Do we do some? Oh. I see. Oh. Uh-huh. Can we fill it up with liquid? It seems like no matter where we tap it, we get the same sound. So I feel like we're going to need to fill it up. Let's light this. Oh, I guess we can't. Can we light the match? Maybe we need to light it on the box. Yes. Okay. Now, light the cigar. Oops. There we go. Okay. Now what? I feel like it means put something in the cup. I mean, clearly we're banging on this. I feel like we got almost all of it, but we need to like do something to, okay, we're prying that off. We'll need to do something maybe to fill it up with liquid. So we got to get 3 every row. And every column, never 3 in a row. Do we even have... Oh, okay. Okay. So this has to be that. This one has to be a fly. This one has to be that. Same here. Let's see. What else? That has to be a fly. Now we're sort of getting to the area of we can kind of guess. Well, this one has to be a fly. Every row and every column. So we could have 2 flies here. This could be a grub. But we have to have oh, it can't. These have to be flies because we have to have 3 in every column. And we already have 3 grubs. Okay, okay. We're learning, we're learning. That means this has to be a grub. All right. And then this one also, which means these have to be flies. And that's a grub. All right, we're getting this. We're getting this. So then this has to be a grub because otherwise you'd have 3 flies in a row. Same thing here because then you'd have 3. That also, for the same reason, has to be a grub. And then we have 2 and 2. So we'll have to keep working on that one. That has to be a fly because otherwise you'd have 3 grubs in a row. Same thing, this has to be a grub. Okay, now these 2 have to be flies because we already have 3 grubs. Okay. So fly, fly, grub. We already have, wait, this isn't right. We already have 3 flies. Something's not right. We've done something wrong. We were on such a roll too, guys. All right, I wish there was a reset button, like a fast reset button. I think this is probably just the fastest way. We can't change those. Oops. All right. All right, but now I get it. So we know this has to be a grub and this has to be a grub. And then this has to be a grub to make 3. This has to be a grub. This has to be a fly. There's 3 flies, so that has to be a grub. All right. It's possible we made an assumption before that was inaccurate. That has to be a fly, so we don't have 3 grubs in a row. This has to be a fly, and that has to be a fly, which then means that has to be a grub. Okay. This has to be a fly. Actually, these all have to be flies because we already have 3 grubs. Okay. Then what do we have? This has to be a grub so that we don't have 3 flies in a row. This has to be a grub. That has to be a fly. If this was a fly, we'd have 3 flies. So that works. 3 and 3. So far, so good. All right. What do we have next? Let's see. Are there any other assumptions we can make based on what we've got? I'm trying to see. This row has 1 more fly, which means one of these has to be the fly because you can't have 3 grubs in a row. So that means this has to be a grub. All right. So now we have 1 more fly and 1 more grub. There are no grubs on this row. 3 of these are grubs and 1 is a fly. Which one is the fly? Could be that one. could be that one. I'm not sure. This one, well, actually, it has to be this one because there's already 3 grubs, so these both have to be flies, which then means these are all grubs. And then that means this has to be a fly because there's 3 grubs in this column. Now this has to be a fly because there's already 2 grubs here. And now we have 3 flies, so that has to be a grub. And then this has to be a fly. And then that's a grub. Ooh, we have like a glowfly. A firefly, nice. Another one and another one. 3 fireflies. The rest of them we don't need. Okay. Interesting. All right. Question is, what do we do with that? Not sure. Okay. So I feel like the notes this bird is singing are going to be important for the glass puzzle when we figure that out, right? Like, I feel the notes will be different when we figure out how to do them. So we'll just have to see. All right, I've got them written down. There's 4 of them. Now the question is, how do we get it to do anything? No, you still need your cigar. Go be unhealthy. Oh, wait, it's not lit now. Okay. I don't know what we do with this. Oh, wait, maybe different things make different sounds, possibly. Maybe? No? Can we cut open the top? We've got this here. Oops. The safety pin. But I don't know what we can do with that. I'm uncertain. Does that grant us anything? I don't know. I feel like we need the safety pin. Is there anything in here? Any other things we need to deal with in there? No? What do we do with the fireflies? Do we give it to the pigeon? No? Okay. So how do we make different sounds then? I am uncertain. Yeah, he doesn't have very many. Oh, her legs are crossed the wrong way, I think. I didn't realize they crossed the other way. Now they're correct. Okay, okay. Aha. Okay. So that's all the way up. Okay. That's the next one down. Okay. Okay, so it's literally just descending then, right? Yeah, she does that one. And then that one. And then that one. Yeah, it's just going down. So how can we fill it up all the way? Okay. Right? What do we do with that? Okay. Yeah. She's just going down. Oh. We got to repeat that first note. That's what it is. Okay. That's what we did wrong. Oh. There we go. Okay. What did that give us? Let's go see what the pigeon wants now. It's gone. I hear it. Oh, it's right there. We got a rope. Aha! We got a feather. I don't know what we do with it, but that gave us an achievement for a feather. Okay. What do we do with this? Do we need to safety pit? Oh, wait. Maybe we need to... Oh, wait. Yeah, maybe we need to... Aha. Okay. And then... What? I died. Well then. Interesting. I died again. Can we stab him? What happens if we have the knife ready? Stab him. Okay, so we can't do that. We got to do something else before we look up. What if we have the fireflies? It's got to have something to do with those, right? But what do we do with them? Where do we put them? Do we let them out? Do we look up in a different way? Oh, we have fireflies. Oh, we got to use all the fireflies. Aha! There we go. We did it. I think maybe there was one achievement that we missed, but that was pretty cool. I think that was awesome. We escaped the box, guys. On to the next one. Oops, I didn't mean to replay. Let's go on to case 23. All right. What do we have for case 23? Chapter 1 of 4, the murder scene. It was the strangest scene I had ever seen in my long career as a homicide detective. The first time I stepped into that room, I knew there was something more than just a dead body. Oh boy, we're about to investigate a murder. Fall 1971, the murder scene. Oh, this reminds me of Seasons. Like, this is what happened. There's a paper. Okay. Is there anything else that we need to examine on the body? Move her hair. Oh, why do you have a bug in your mouth, my lady? There's a bug running around. I guess that's all for now. Where did that bug go? Maybe it has evidence. Anything in there? Okay. We could do something with an iron if we could figure it out. There's a goldfish bowl here. This doesn't seem like a very healthy environment. Seems a little crowded. That looks familiar. Oh, we got the Arles on label. Okay. Don't know. Oh. 1853. I'm gonna write that down. I feel like maybe that'll be important. I don't know. But we got that date. I don't know. Books. Okay. We need to, like, I don't know. Oh, wait. They're not all going exactly the same length? Oh. Okay, okay, wait. So, we picked up this one. Okay, we're picking up books that, like, match. So, this one's up first. Then we pick this one because it has this and this. So, then we got to figure out how to get these books all picked up. If we pick this one up, can we only pick up one book? I don't know. I'm uncertain. I feel like this one's not fully it's not a full cross. We can pick up that one, that one, that one. And then where do we go? Then we get stuck, right? Yeah, okay. So that one's up first. Clearly those have to do it. But then where do we go from there? Maybe you just have to get stuff that has things in common. In which case, like if we did this, then we can get back here, get this one, then this one. We could pick this one up then. Okay. And then we do this one. And then we do this one because it's got the square and the red. This one has the blue and the diamond. And then we can do this one and then this one. Right? Then what? Now they're all equal. What did that give us? Oh, okay. I was so confused. Okay, so then we have this secret code. This has a 1 on it, but I don't know what symbol we would put there. So maybe we come back to that. Oh, we got this. Okay. This is a little dark. Okay. That looks like a corrupted soul. Oh, a rose? Okay. Oh, we put that in hers. Okay. Okay. Oh, maybe we have to put the other things. Maybe we'll have to find other things to put in those. Okay, so will this be the 1853 that we found? Let's see. No. Okay. It was worth a try. What if we put this on it? Then would it work? All right, what's up here? It looks like there's a paper here. Cactus neobuxbaumia. Okay, cactus on the label. Oh, Arles on label. Okay. So we have these different labels that we're needing. Was there any... Oh. Need all the evidence first. Okay. Oh, there's the bug. And there's 3. Can we put this on here? 1. Okay, then Rusty Lake. Okay. Okay. Parrot Psittacus, I guess. I don't know. Oh. Okay. So we got another label. There's the bug. Where's it going to? Going that way. Where did it go? I don't know. Oh, we found another one. Anything else? Let's put that on the board. We've got all this fire on here. I wonder what that's going to mean. This is the best typewriter for you, Crow. Painter of Lady of the Lake 2, Parrot. Well, we know what that is. Neobuxbomia was the cactus. Bedroom in Arles. Now we just need to find Painter of Lady of the Lake. What is this? 0244. It looks like 4HE. I don't know. Okay, so let's keep looking. Can we do anything with the... We've got a cigar. What if we dial 1853? Oh. Hang up. Dial it again. 1853. Hello? Okay. Not a real number. It was worth a shot. Okay. Let's head into there. Never mind. Is there anything else? Did the bug come back here? No? Okay. Bug's not on you. Nothing in her ear or anything. Okay. We still gotta find more evidence. We're clearly missing painting of the Lady of the Lake. That's gotta be... Wait a second. Do we need to go back to these things? Can we just put it in this one? What else would we do? I don't know. Oh. Fishbone. Where would we put that? You kind of look like a fish. Okay, blood. You're gonna have blood. This looks like an egg for you. And then a key. A key for us. Nice. Now, what does it go to? Not that. Aha. Flies. Do we feed them to you guys? Okay. Oh, he's going over here. I see. Where do we want him to go? I'm not sure. If he sinks, where does he go to? Okay. I'm not sure. Maybe we're trying to feed them? Oh, we may be trying to feed them. Let's see what happens if we let it fall down to the fish. Will it eat it? Let's see. He does eat it. Do we need to feed all of them? Maybe? Feed the shrimp? What happens if we feed the shrimp? Does he eat it? Do we just need to feed the fish again? Does he eat it again? Okay. Do we need to put it in the conch shell, maybe? I'm not sure. Let's see. What happens if we put it over here? Anything? Aha! Someone put... Oh, what are you doing? Weird. What if we send it back? It's glowing now. If it goes in the conch shell again, what happens? It disappears. Huh. Okay, what if we send it to the conch shell and then after it's glowing, we feed it to the fish? Is that what we do? I don't know. Let's see. Will the finger point it up again? Okay, it does. Okay, so now if we feed it to the fish, what happens? Let's see. Okay. Aha! Aha! I got a key. I don't know if we're supposed to do anything with the rest of those, but for now, let's find out what this key goes to. All right, it goes to that drawer. The Lady of the Lake by Lacus Frio. Now we can complete the crossword puzzle. All right, was there anything else that we needed to see? Oh, there's a cube there. Uh-huh. And then we have these shapes. I feel like these are going to be related to this. Okay, but for right now, let's go complete the crossword puzzle. Fate. Okay, we got fate. All right. Win an exclusive trip to Rusty Lake Mental Health and Fishing. Finish the puzzle, call the number below, and say the word. 024. Is this like, I don't know if this is part of the number or not. Do we need to do anything with this? Let's just try calling 024. Okay, so 0, 2, 4. Yeah, okay, so I think it was, there is other stuff there. 024, 411 something. Let's try it. All right, so 0, 2, 4. What was it, like 411 and then something else? I'm not sure. 3 or 5. Let's try 5. Maybe we don't have the number yet. Okay, so we do have this. Something about like a sugar cube. And then hand. And then the building. 1, 2, 3. I don't know what the hand would be. Anything we need to do with these? There's 3 butterflies. I feel like we need to relate these somehow. Can we get the number off of this? Doesn't want to cooperate. What would the number be? It's marked through. I don't know. Whatever it is, we've marked through the number. So we got to figure out how to call it. And then we have this. Maybe it's how many of those there are. Is there something we only have one of? I mean, we only have one of these. We also only have one of these. So I don't think that's it. I feel like they're related, but I'm not sure how exactly. Because there's 4 of these too. still have that 1853. I'm just not sure because we tried that. 1853. And it didn't want to open. Okay, so maybe there's something else we can do. We cannot feed this anymore. We can't even click on these guys anymore. Can we put the cigar in here? No. So I guess that was all we needed to do there. Can't do this. Can we iron fate? No. What do we do with this? That's what I need to know. We still can't open that one. I still don't know where that bug went either. It just kind of vanished. Oh, it's right there. Let's trace the bug. Surely we can figure something out with him. Okay, he's behind the desk. Do we iron him now? Yep. How did I know? Now we got another key. That was a little dark, but sure. Okay, there's 4, which is an I. Okay. So 1 is sugar or a cube. Is it these? What would the hand be? 2 is the hand. 3 is a building. 4 is an eye. I just don't know. Unless that's the eye. I don't know what the hand would be. The building could maybe be that one. All right, let's just see if that does anything. So sugar. Do we have an eye? Building. Let's try that. And then hand. What would hand be? I don't know. Maybe the butterfly? Maybe this is a different symbol? No. What if this one's different? Like it's just a normal square? No. There's something more to it. Something we haven't quite connected the dots to. But what? We haven't collected all the evidence, I know. I can close this. Does that do anything for us? We got the parrot here. I don't know what we do with this cigar. We need to figure that out. Do we do something on the newspaper? .024. And then what is this? Is that like... Maybe that's a 6, not a 4. Well, it would be nice if we knew what it was. 024. What if can we like call information? 024. And then, I don't know, what if it's a 6? And then 11. And then 5. I have no idea. Oh. What if we needed that out first? Then we dial 024. Anything? I don't hear anything. What if we do 6, 11, I don't know, 4. I'm guessing. What else could it be? Maybe this is just a 1. Maybe this is 4. I just don't know. I don't know what this could be. It's blocked out, and I'm not sure that we're able to know what it is right now. And then the big question is, what do these mean? They're on like certain areas. I'm just gonna like be moving that over there, if you don't mind. I just don't know what these mean. We're gonna have to figure it out. But I don't know. That is definitely a mystery. And something about this number. Like I could see that could be a 4. It could be a 6. Maybe this is just a single one. The problem is that it's not picking up the phone no matter what we do. And we still have this cigar. Like, what are we supposed to do with this? And then what do we do with this? Do we need to use this somehow? I don't know. Oh. We burn the cube. We burn the hand. Now I understand. Where did my other... Oh, and then we burn the eye. Okay, now I get it. I understand. We burn the cube and we get an eyeball. We burn the hand. We get an upside down triangle. We burn the eye. Okay. I get it. So, cube, hand, church, eye. Cube, hand, okay, church, okay, and then eye. All right, so now we should have our symbols. I knew there was something we were missing. So what was it? It's the little circle with a dot, and then the upside down triangle with a line, and then the sun, and then the plain square. There we go. 024. Okay, there's our number. 355. Got it. How in the world was that other stuff 355? But okay. All right. 0, 2, 4, 3, 5, 5. Okay.
Hello.
Hello. We say fate. Hello, this is Detective Dale Vandermeer.
Yes.
Okay, fate. Can we say fate? Is this Rusty Lake?
Say the word.
Okay. Say fate.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Your class is already taken.
Okay. That's weird. Huh. Well then. What's happening? What? Excuse me? Bye? What? 1421. That's the code for the safe then? 1421. Uh-huh. Rusty Lake Archive. Uh-huh. Interesting. All right. Well, I think we will pause before we start chapter 2. That's crazy. All right. Let's get back to the menu screen. That was pretty cool. We got through quite a few of the games. We got through Arles and we got through Harvey's Box, which that one was really weird. Now we're on case 23. Apparently this one's going to be in 4 parts, so that's pretty cool. But we got through the first part, which I'm excited about, and we'll have to check out what the rest of this murder investigation has for us, like, next time. Like, I'm super curious how this ends up how it ends up working exactly. It's gonna be interesting to see it. Yeah, I'm very curious, like, what the story ends up being there. But anyways, that is going to be it for today. Yeah, I know the screen's super tiny because it, like, collapsed when I opened a browser window, but that's okay. Anyways, guys, thank you for hanging out. I hope y'all have fun. That is it for this week's streaming. We'll be back on Tuesday. Now, Phasmophobia is supposed to be having some kind of crossover with something I've never heard of, so I'm gonna have to research what that even is so that I'll have an idea. This is a weird game, I must say. It very much is, Shadow. It is so weird, but it's so cool. But it definitely doesn't get any less weird the more we go on. Like, it's just gonna get more and more weird. As long as you're expecting it to get super, super weird, you won't be disappointed. It is definitely a peculiar series, but I enjoy it. I think it's really fun. But yeah, we'll be back here Tuesday at 6 p.m. Central. We're going to be playing Phasmophobia. This Alan Wake, I think it says. Some kind of Alan Wake crossover. I don't know what Alan Wake is, so I'm going to have to look that up. But that's what's coming out on Tuesday. So we're going to check that out and probably do some more Phasmo role-playing because that was really fun. I enjoyed it. But yeah, so we're going to go ahead and get some raids going now. On Rumble, we're going to raid Razio, playing Octopath Traveler. I have played that before, not all the way through. I need to go back and play that sometime, but it's a fun little RPG. And then, let's see, on Twitch, who are we going to raid? Let us see. Trying to see what people are playing. How about let's raid Derek playing some Repo? Alright, so we'll get both of these going. Anyways, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I hope you had fun. Like I said, we'll be back here on Tuesday at 6 p.m. Central to play some more Phasmo. We got a whole new week of streaming coming up next week, so hope to see you guys there. Have a great rest of your weekend. Thanks, Shadow. See you Tuesday. Bye. Have a great rest of your weekend, and I will see you guys on Tuesday. Until then, guys, bye.